Yep.
And now I do want to talk about friendships because when Carisha stopped doing Carisha Please, and it was like, we didn't know where it was going to go because obviously everything that was going on with Diddy. And when she came back, you did the first episode.
You did such... Let me say this real quick now, because I got to give him his flowers. You really should even think about, like, I mean, I know you a rapper, and I feel like you could definitely write for people too, because we just talked about that, have some Grammy Award-winning songs. But you are really a good interviewer.
That's
you
why
did
I like
such a good job. Like you did such a good job, like a good balance of asking the right questions, but then also giving her time to really answer well, and then you wasn't judgmental. Like, I don't, and that's probably because y'all are friends.
Yeah.
But I still feel like you could do that outside of like doing it with your friend. Like, you did such a good job.
Thank you. That's why I like when I interview and when I speak, because I think sometimes we get caught up in like people get caught up in we ghetto.
They think y'all not smart.
Like you dumb or something.
Yeah.
This ain't that.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? At the same time, you know, me and Carisha was cussing me out during that interview. But she was like, she said, you interviewing me.
So she didn't know the questions you was gonna ask?
But that's what I wanted to ask you. Because I'm not gonna lie, I do think you did an amazing job. But I feel like it was a lot of stuff like, that's why when I watched it in full, and at the end I'm like, Cause Santana, you be going in. So did you do that interview as her friend, or
I did the interview as the interviewer, and
I think he gave me.
No, he did a great job.
Of course, that is my friend. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you everything, and you gonna answer what you feel comfortable as best as you can. And Carisha actually answered everything.
Yeah.
Everything that I asked, she answered.
Yeah.
She is an overthinker. Some things got taken out.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
She don't give that.
Yes. Oh my God. And
but also,
and especially in that moment, the whole world turned their back against my best friend.
They did.
So she was scared to say Apple because everybody had whatever.
She's orange.
Yeah, everybody had a problem.
Yeah.
With every mother thing.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really got into some tea and got into some things. And you know, it was just like, she's like, it was so funny. She said, Santana, for real, you acting like an interviewer.
Okay.
I was like, you know what I'm saying? We still at work. Thank you, Revo.
Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We still at work.
Yeah.
And the reason why I asked her everything and I want her to get off her chest because I went through that whole thing with her.
And that's what I wanted to talk about.
You was there, yeah.
Because certain things be happening, and like I said, Poor Minds is a big podcast, but it's not like on the level of like we got millions of people judging us. So sometimes we'll have things go on and people will be like, oh, Drea, Lex said this, how are you standing behind her? But one thing about it, we can argue behind closed doors, but in that, we are an army front. If you dissing Drea, you dissing me, vice versa.
No, we very much like that. People will say little in the comments, they'll be like, oh, I feel like Lex was being weird towards Drea today. Or I feel like Drea was being weird towards Lex. They must got something going on. First of all, we straight. Because even if we do got something going on,
you ain't gonna know about it.
No. And keep that because I grew up, like, all I did was hang around girls. And I know girls have that in the bottom of them, the little caddy.
Yeah.
I mean, we do.
You know?
Yeah, we have our moments, but we're family,
keep
you know?
Keep it strong, keep it solid.
But I think that interview very much humanized.
It did.
Carisha.
It did.
Because I think when you're in the spotlight, like even you, I'm sure some of the backlash you get a lot of the time, like people tend to forget. At the end of the day, we all people.
We people. And I don't never let people make me think that I'm not.
Yeah.
So some days when you see me and I don't want to take a picture, girl, I just broke up with my
I'm crying.
irritated.
Trying to be, it's not about you. I'm not being mean.
I came outside to have me a motherfucking drink. Get my mind right.
I'm trying to loosen up.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm at if you know you got that little corner store right there by your house.
Oh,
girl,
my bar.
Yes.
My bar.
Girl, I'm up in here. This is 2 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
My clothes ain't done. I got on flip-flops. I
That be me.
don't got no do-rag on right now where it's a ball spot in my head. Move.
Yeah.
I don't want to take no picture. Like,
so, friend, you don't ever feel bad about that?
No, I'm human.
I be feeling bad. I feel like I always gotta be. I feel like I always, no matter what, because no, because of like poor minds. Because we're at a point now where I literally can't go anywhere without running into somebody who knows us from the show.
But so what if you're having a bad day?
I do be having a bad day, but I feel like despite me having a bad day, I always gotta be like, okay, hey, what's up?
No,
if somebody wants to take a picture, I feel bad because I don't want them to be able to say, oh, I ran into Drea and she was.
Yeah. Oh my God, can I take a picture? Not right now, baby. I'm so sorry. I look ugly as hell.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, I don't feel good today. I'm sorry. But it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at me for that. Sorry.
I need my space.
I think
my
that's
friend
a Big
Boundary just went to jail the other day. He said
that's the one who be jumping.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a suspended license. He didn't even know. He he sat in jail for 9 hours that whole day. Irritated. When he got out, he went to one of his favorite restaurants by his house. I've been in jail for 9 hours. I just want to eat and go home.
Yeah.
And, you know, he eating. He asked to sit somewhere secluded. Fans still knew he was in there, and they wanted to come take pictures. And I was like, how you felt in that moment? He was like, I understood what you said. He was like, I had a long day. I just wanted to eat. And go home and
just be normal for a second.
And I said, and it's okay to say, I love you so much. Not today.
And that's what I wanted to ask you.
That's so bad, y'all. I have to work on that because I literally always feel obligated.
But like you said, just how I humanized Carisha, you got to make somebody you a person still.
Yeah. But that's what I wanted to ask.
Imagine your grandma, God forbid, I don't know, your grandma just died or something, but you got to run errands.
All my grandmas did.
Okay.
Say what you want to say.
But say it just happened.
R.I.P.
She crazy. But say your grandma or something traumatic just happened.
Yeah.
But you got to cook dinner tonight, so you in the grocery store.
Yeah.
With everything on my mind, but I still got to, or I got to go run here or something to the post office, anything. I'm going, you don't even know what I'm going through right now mentally. What if at home we don't know every day you go home depressed? You don't like yourself. We don't know.
Yeah. But that's what I wanted to ask
just from poor minds, we live for you. But I could be having a bad day.
Suicidal.
You're gonna give me that.
Yeah.
You're gonna give me that.
Because how was that like being there for her during that? Because I know it was to the point where I don't know Carisha. And it was on like, I'm looking on Twitter and I'm looking at the things that they are saying. I'm like, bro, y'all acting like she was the one doing it.
It was hard.
So that's what I wanted to ask you. I know that
this is what I've always said about the whole situation. I don't think I ever said this on Poor Minds, but like in the situation that Carisha was in, who wouldn't with Didi?
I'm a billionaire. But even outside of that, you know what? You know why I was mad? Because whatever allegedly he did before we came in contact. I remember when she first we used to laugh like this old man Christian, how you bumping into this?